Hello, we are Opus 4. My name is Russell Decker.
I'm Sally Gerster.
I'm Damon Howard.
And I'm Beatrice Peta.
The name of our product is Innovative Vibrations. The goal of it is to allow the hearing impaired to experience sound and rhythm through vibrations. Another goal is to allow the physically impaired to stretch out their wrists in a comfortable, enjoyable fashion. This was specifically designed for our client named Crystal, who is developmentally disabled and is hard of hearing. So this was just a good design, a good product for her to experience sound and that. The requirements, it had to be safe to use, so we sanded the edges and made sure that there's no sharp things and sharp points or edges to hurt someone. It's under $300. It has an MP3 input, so you can play music from your phone or any sound off of a phone. And it's durable, it is easy to use, and it has vibrating hand plates, which allow the experience of sound. The difference between the initial, we went through a long process. It's crazy how much it changed from our initial product to our final product. Our initial design included an LCD display between the plates with an LED light show to add a fun little piece of technology. But after meeting our client, we decided to keep our product more simpler and antique looking, as she was much more of a motherly, just more of like, the lights didn't give, she didn't seem like she would appreciate having a light show on this device. And the transducer placement changed as we did testing to figure out where the best vibrations would be felt on the ball of your hand instead of the palm, more towards the palm.
So going into the project features, we've luckily done a lot of testing. We're able to determine just the best style for the actual product itself. So the most standard feature that was very essential to the product and its final design was the sloped incline at the very top of the product. So this allows for very easy access to be laid the hands onto the plates, and it reduces the stress on any wrists and any arms that maybe would have been done so should it have just been a flat surface. Moving down onto our plates, we have allocated 2 transducers, 1 on each plate. We decided to just go with 1 transducer per plate, which is supported by metal standoffs to increase the vibrations felt and also just the efficiency of the product itself. Moving down all the way to our amplifier, which has its basic controls in the front. It increases the vibrations felt and overall increases the efficiency of the product as itself. Also, it has allowed us to use an audio export, so we can attach very simple devices such as iPhones that are more common, and really any audio import that would be laying around. Also, using an external power source, we have a very simple design where you can plug into any easy input on a wall, such as a power outlet source or even an extension cord to increase its distance being able to be felt. So it has been a very good process just being able to figure out what product basic just look and style would be most efficient for our client, and we believe that this is one of the most efficient ways to have developed this product, and we believe that will be very efficient for the use and functionality of our client.
So to get to our final product we have here, we did go through a lot of testing. Some of the first testing we did were different types of metal plates connected to the transducer. We just put different types of metal on the transducer, felt the vibrations, and we tested different types of metal, different thicknesses, and also different sizes of plates. We ended up picking a pretty thin plate of steel that's it's a little flexible, but it's not flexible enough that it would like move too much. And so that was our metal testing. We also tested wood standoffs versus these metal standoffs. And the wood ones were very large. They absorbed a lot of vibrations, so we chose the metal ones. Another thing we tested was the location of the transducers on the plates. We now have them in the center, but we also tried putting them on the edge here in the corner, but we found that the center was much more productive in terms of vibration. The last thing we tested was the amplifier. The amplifier is hooked up to the transducers, and the transducers can only handle so many ohms and so much power, so we had to calibrate the amplifier in order to not blow out the transducers. Some problems we ran into with the materials were acquiring the transducers was quite hard. We ordered one, it got put on back order, and then we ordered a few others. It was just, these transducers were not easy to acquire. And then also, the original wood we bought warped, so we had to buy a second round of wood. But we did end up with this final project through all that testing.
Yeah. So there's a lot that went into our project pretty much. We have the hand plates, we have the wind box, we have the amplifier, but the main key component of our project would have to be the transducers. And which, just to give some background knowledge on the transducers, because engineering has so much things, like how can you keep track of all of it, really? Something you need to know is that transducers pretty much take the electrical energy and they convert it to mechanical energy. So pretty much when you have a cord running from an iPhone or an MP3, that cord will go straight to the transducer and that will allow the vibrations to come out as a result, which enables the user to actually feel the music, to put your hand right on the plate and to feel the vibrations coming out from the music. Of course, all music is different, and the vibrations are going to fluctuate as it goes on. But we pretty much, our main goal of this was to find what's the right volume and voltage we can put into the amplifier and put into the transducers to have it work best.
Hi, so we're Opus 4 and our project is Innovative Vibrations, and essentially what we have here is just a stationary product which transforms audio energy, electrical energy into mechanical energy. So our client therefore can feel the vibrations of music while also being hard of hearing. So just giving them that opportunity and that chance to just kind of experience something a little bit out of their normality. So if we go ahead and start our external audio source. So should you place your hands on these metal plates right here, stationed by metal standoffs on top of our box, you'll be able to feel some very strong vibrations, which mimic the vibrational patterns of the actual music themselves. So again, just giving them that opportunity to just go ahead and feel the greatness of music by itself.